A drone strike has been conducted by the Ethiopian Air Force on Fano fighters on Debre-Marcos to Fano road. We have details for you in this video. And Fano fighters claim that they have captured INSA members who were spying on the activities and location of the Fano fighters. Thirdly, Eritrea responded to the letter written by the Ethiopian Ministry of Foreign Affairs to UN Secretary General Antonio Guterres. What is Eritrea saying? Before these three news stories, we have a news story for you from Addis Ababa, where Tigrayans are fighting each other. What happened there? We know that there is conflict in Tigray, though TPLF and Tigray military to a large extent control the conflict, and opposition Tigray groups have been pushed out of Tigray. They're mainly based in the Afar region. TPF is based in the Afar region. So there was conflict in Tigray, political conflict, security issues were there too, but TPLF and Tigray military controlled the situation. They put in place new government in southern Tigray, and opposition, strong opposition, the influential opposition has been now kicked out of Tigray. Those who remain in Tigray, opposition parties, those parties are very insignificant, you can say. In Addis Ababa, too, a new kind of conflict is being seen between Tigrayan businessmen. Addis Ababa is now home to Tigray opposition politicians. Those who are opposed to TPLF and Tigray military, they are now based in Addis Ababa. Entire Getachew the group is in Addis Ababa. People like Sadkan are in Addis, Abraham Bale, part of Prosperity Party, for years is in Addis Ababa. So those Tigrayan politicians and those Tigrayan businessmen who are pro-TPLF, they are finding it difficult to continue running their businesses in Tigray, in Addis Ababa. In Addis Ababa, there is Tigrayan business community. They are in hoteling industry, hoteling sector, and other sectors. And some are very well-known businessmen in Addis Ababa who are Tigrayans. After Getachew's entry in Addis Ababa, two groups of Tigrayan businessmen emerged in Addis Ababa. One is pro-Getachew and the other is pro-TPLF. Now, these businessmen are wealthy businessmen. Importers, distributors, manufacturers. Some have large businesses, and they are now divided in two groups. The two groups are holding separate meetings. The differences between them are political. One is supportive of the Bratzian and military, other is supportive of Getachew. Now, the differences are not just political. Differences are turning into brawls and clashes. Two incidents have been confirmed, according to Addis Ababa police, involving a clash between Tigrayans this week. One happened in Sarbat and the other one happened in Bole area. I think it will be difficult now for pro-TPLF, pro-Tigray military businessmen to survive in Addis Ababa. They'll have to change loyalties or their businesses could be in danger, I think. Secondly, viewers, a drone strike has been conducted on Fano fighters in the Amhara region. We got this information a few hours ago. I try to confirm from the area about the strikes, then I make videos. It was all day unverified claims are shared in social media. We need to be careful. This strike was conducted on Friday. Late on Friday, it was conducted in Gujam, in West Gujam zone of the Amhara region. Target was Dejan Debremarcos Pinotisilam Road, which passes through West Gujam. Here, Dambicha was hit. Dambicha is a town situated along this road. And in Dambicha, a school was targeted. Reportedly, the school was being used by Fano fighters. Schools are being used by both Fano and military for military purposes. Fano fighters suffered losses. It was a precise strike, reportedly. Dambicha is close to Jega. Jega is also on the same road, just a little away towards Bahirdar side. And Jega has been under Fano's control. 2 days ago, Fano fighters released pictures from Jega. They were seen standing in front of Commercial Bank of Ethiopia, Jega branch. This strike happened in Dambicha. Are Gujam Fano fighters still in control of Jega? Let's see. So far, we have not been able to confirm their retreat from Jega, but don't strike in Dambicha has been confirmed. Fano fighters are based in cities, by the way, in Gujam. In Gujam, they're in a strong position. It's not that they're just in countryside, they're in countryside too, but in towns and cities too, they have their presence. In a related development, Fano fighters claim that they have captured 2 spies of the Ethiopian cybersecurity agency. One spy has been captured. His name is Hamza, according to Fano groups. And Hamza was working for INSA, Ethiopian cybersecurity agency. He was collecting information about whereabouts of Fano fighters. And he was passing on this information to his high-ups. Drone strikes can be conducted through the use of drones, through the use of cameras fitted in drones, but you need to have human intelligence too. Without effective human intelligence, it's difficult to hit targets in drone strikes. If Fano fighters are being hit in drone strikes, it means that INSA spies are also operating, supporting the drone operators. By the way, last year, if you remember, I said that ENDF's intelligence network in the Amhara region is very weak. I said Fano had better intelligence network in the region. Over a year, we did a video on that, if you remember. So I think maybe over time, ENDF has managed to establish and put in place a better intelligence collection network in the region. Drone strikes happen when you have proper intelligence available about the movement of targets operating on the ground. The spies have not been shown by Fano fighters so far. Hopefully, they'll be shown. One is a civilian, and the other one is an employee of INSA. Hopefully, they'll be shown by Fano in coming hours, if the claims are true. Lastly, Eritrea has responded to a letter written by the Ethiopian Ministry of Foreign Affairs to the UN. In a letter written a few days ago, 2 to 3 days ago, Ethiopian Ministry of Foreign Affairs accused Eritrea and TPLF of supporting Fano in the ongoing operation launched by Fano in Wollo against the Ethiopian security forces. Ethiopian ministry accused Eritrea of violating Ethiopian territorial integrity and sovereignty, of interfering in Ethiopian internal matters. And Ethiopia called for international attention to stop Eritrea from interfering in Ethiopia. Eritrea responded today saying that It is Ethiopia which has been committing a violation of Eritrean sovereignty and territorial integrity for over a year. Ethiopian leaders have been calling for making us a part of Ethiopia. They have been saying they'll forcibly gain access to sea through Eritrea. So it is Ethiopia which is violating Eritrean sovereignty. Eritrea is not involved in backing any armed groups in Ethiopia. Rather, Ethiopian internal problems are not being solved by the Ethiopian government, and this government is trying to blame outsiders for internal Ethiopian problems. This is what Eritrean government's position is, which is not true, obviously. Both countries are raising proxies against each other. Both are trying to interfere in each other's countries. Ethiopia has limited capabilities when it comes to penetrating Eritrea. Eritrea has his allies in Ethiopia in the form of Fano, TPLF, maybe all are too. So it's easy for Eritrea to interfere in Ethiopia. Thanks for watching.